Still ahead, a new ordinance has some crying foul.
If this city ordinance goes through, we are going to have such an overabundance of roosters in this valley that I can't even express it to you.
The plan being hatched to try and control our chicken population. Up next. New at 11, the Las Vegas City Council is considering a plan to allow more city slickers to raise backyard chickens.
Yeah, they're kind of cute, right?
Yeah, I suppose.
The idea comes as urban farming, including chickens, is becoming more popular in Las Vegas. News 3's Gerard Romalo live at City Hall with details.
Yeah, Maria, if you've ever had fresh eggs versus store-bought eggs, you know the fresh are pretty good. But there's a problem with chickens. A lot of people buy them when they're only chicks. Some of those chicks grow up to be roosters. Roosters are actually illegal out here in the city. And some of them grow up to be hens, but then people decide they don't want them anymore.
We are a farm animal rescue, which means we take in farm animals that need a spot.
In some ways, Sharon Linsenbart is like a modern-day Noah. At her Barn Buddies Rescue Farm in northwest Las Vegas, she has two of almost everything. Except, of course, when it comes to chickens.
You know, after 3 or 4 years, the chicken stops laying. So that means I'm taking in a chicken that's going to eat and poop for the remainder of its life, and I'm never going to get an egg out of it.
Sharon has so many roosters and chickens she can barely keep count. On average, she says she takes in about a dozen a week, which is why she's concerned about a proposed ordinance in the city of Las Vegas.
Urban agriculture has been catching on here in Las Vegas for quite a while. This is nothing new.
Councilman Bob Coffin wants to expand areas within the city to allow more chickens, and for areas where they are allowed to increase the number from 5 to 10.
No roosters unless they've been decrowed. And frankly, the hens, they just don't make any noise at all.
But Sharon's rescue is full of roosters brought in by people who initially thought they were chickens.
If this city ordinance goes through, we are going to have such an overabundance of roosters in this valley that I can't even express it to you.
She fears an expansion of the rule will only mean more unwanted pets. Pets she says she can't accommodate because her ark is full.
We just can't take them all.
Yeah, and the fact is there are already many people who own chickens illegally within city limits. The new ordinance would require neighbor approval before you could actually bring them home, and a vote on this measure is expected sometime before April. I'm Gerard Romalo at City Hall, News 3.
Okay, Gerard, a talker for sure, and we will continue to follow this story on air and on social media. You can also watch us on YouTube for the very latest.